Hello ladies and gents, Nash842 here and welcome back to NieR Automata. Now, finally, I should be starting, what am I thinking? Finally I should start making headway on those endings in this episode. But before I do that, however, I am going to actually go and get the last of the Gestalt reports I need, which is report 7, which I did end up looking up the location of, but I was in the right sort of area in the last episode, so I'm just going to go and grab that quickly. I will admit that in the last episode I didn't quite expect leveling myself up to level 99 and maxing out my pod to make another level 99 boss to be quite as trivial as it ended up making it. God, that came out really awkwardly, that. Yeah, I'm just sort of thinking that getting myself to level 99 with a maxed out pod made the fight against Emil a fair bit more trivial than I expected it to. I'm thinking once I get this Gestalt report, I'll go and read all 11 of them before I go and get these endings. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to end up doing any more quests before I go and get ending E. I might do, I might not do. I've not quite decided yet. Right, that is what I'm looking for. Bloody enemies. Take care of this quickly. I want to say it's that one. There it is, that's what I'm looking for. I've done it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not failing those quite as badly as I used to. It's probably a good thing. I'd be a bit concerned if I played this for as many hours as I have and hadn't improved at all. Now, I do want to try and get a good chunk of everything out of the way relatively quickly, because, I mean, it's taken me 6 months to get to this point, which is far longer than I anticipated. But that's primarily because, yeah, I've got no one to blame but myself, really. I've been distracted and so on. To be honest, it's not that difficult for me to get distracted, especially not with the amount of games I tend to play. Right, that is all 11 Gestalt reports. I'll get out of here before I go and read them all. Yeah, look at them pro circle strafing moves. Was I just hit by? I don't know why I keep getting those. I think it's just force of habit at this point, because I clearly don't need titanium alloys. I've maxed out everything I've got. Is it back in this area? Oh, there's a lift out of here somewhere. That's right, I think it was actually down at the very bottom. There we go.
Performance at regular intervals appreciated.
Yeah, I just want to get out of here first so that I don't get myself all turned around and any more lost than I already am. Because I'll be the first to admit it doesn't take a lot for me to get lost in these things. I've gone the wrong way again, haven't I? Yeah, point in case right there how I just casually run the wrong way when I'm trying to get out of here. Although I have already read the first 3 reports, I have largely forgotten what they said because that was a fair while ago at this point. So I am just going to reread those as well, just to kind of give myself a refresher on everything. So after reading those reports, I'm going to go and start getting some of those endings done. Probably going to start off with ending Y, just because that is one that you can miss. I know if I don't do it now, well, don't do it soon, I'll probably forget about it. I kind of want to get the more specific the one that requires very specific circumstances out of the way first. Still only got 50% of the novel, bloody hell. Might have to end up doing a few more quests after getting some of these endings by the looks of it. Right, old world information. Right then, Project Start Report 1, March 12th, 2014. Summary. Proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome that emerged in 2003 alongside the appearance of the quote giant and quote dragon has continued unabated, and outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, we have yet to ascertain how it even spreads. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the quote mesoparticle, that was discovered at the same time. We are confident that the technology enables the separation of the soul from the body and the independent preservation of both will be the final defense against the unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. Now that the project has passed from preparation into the main implementation phase, we have given it the official name Project Gestalt. April 4th, 2015 summary. Protests in opposition to the quote spiritual preservation method that was disclosed as Level 1 information related to Project Gestalt have sprung up in all areas. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from our research team regarding the collection of biased data as a result of the Gestalt process being conducted on the sick and elderly. The number of civilians having undergone the Gestalt process remains at 4. A public relations department will be established in order to better control information and improve our image. We will also consider rescheduling the project itself if such an action is deemed necessary. Alright. August 23rd, 2025. Summary. We've received a report from the laboratory indicating that the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be completed by the end of August. Verifications of its safety, along with clinical trials, will be conducted from September through November. Keep doing that. A report will be submitted to the Prime Minister indicating that the completion of the replicant system will represent a tremendous leap forward for Project Gestalt. This report will be handled by the Public Relations Department. September 24th, 2026. Summary. A report has been submitted to the Prime Minister regarding the rampaging weapons incident that occurred at the National Arms Laboratory in June. Although the laboratory's budget and allocated human resources are expected to see significant cuts, the team of staffers will continue MESO research under the umbrella Project Gestalt. Records of human experimentation conducted using MESO are scheduled to be disclosed to concerned parties separately as Level 6 classified information. Whew. God, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced laboratories, but yeah, that's me. Anywho, May 5th, 2033, summary. Through the use of MESO technology related to multidimensional worlds, 13 activation systems have been completed, including Grimoire Noir. We have also confirmed that these systems can be used to return Gestalts to their replicant forms once the white chlorination syndrome has been fully eliminated. Work necessary for this system will be continued by the Grimoire Noir project work group. April 1st, 2044. Today's committee meeting was cancelled due to the absence of a majority of members. The contact network for urgent absences is to be confirmed at a later date. That was blatantly the members' version of an April Fool's prank there. Come on. January 3rd, 2045. It has been decided that the United Nations will launch a full-scale investigation and infiltration operation in order to determine the cause of the massive Legion outbreak in the Tokyo area. Details regarding the progress of Project Gestalt are to be shared as part of this effort, though we will insist that any information which leaves the country must first be thoroughly verified by our committee. In particular, information regarding, quote, relapses, name tentative, must be kept in the strictest confidence. September 15th, 2053. As Project Gestalt undergoes approval in countries across the world, we recognise that there have been imperfections in how information has been regulated with regards to civilians. Until the safety of the final system has been verified, all information related to this matter is subject to Level 4 classification. As such, its relation to the Ministry of Health and Welfare's live rehabilitation programme must be kept strictly confidential. Furthermore, we ask that the following information be sent to all related personnel and organisations immediately. Clauses regarding compensation in the event of information leaks are to be added to contracts with all partner companies. In the event of an information leak, ascertaining the source should be the company's top priority. Please refer to, quote, Countermeasures C for the information on how to handle leaked information as well as the individual or individuals who disclosed it. September 27th, 2054. The discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamlin organization. As per management mentioned above, all authority regarding the cryogenic plans for the relapsed, quote, Yona, is to be transferred to the Hamlin organization. April 18th, 2764. We have received troubling reports from multiple administration zones that the replicants have started to behave as if they have developed a sense of self. It is currently under investigation what implications this might have for Project Gestalt as a whole. As other disclosable matters have already been directed to the Administrators Union, they have been omitted here. Whew, bloody hell. A lot of reading. December 31st, 3361. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures and development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. That is a mouthful. As for this report, it will serve as the final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development plans for new Android models and the refinement of existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the quote Deviler and quote Popola Observer models at a later date. I see. It's interesting shit, that. Right, let's get some of these endings done. Reading all that does make me think that... Sorry, got distracted there. Reading all that does make me think that the human server that's stored on the moon isn't completely useless. There is actually a purpose for it to be there.
The cause was excessive strain due to battle against a large machine life form.
All this goddamn sand is starting to piss me off.
Alert. Fuel filter performance deteriorating. Fine particulate matter seems to have entered the filter while fighting in the desert. Proposal. Replace the faulty part immediately.
You make it sound so easy.
Records indicate said part was once used at the resistance camp.
The resistance camp.
Of course, the first thing I do is head immediately in the wrong direction. Right, now hopefully Emil's spawned around here, because I know I need to talk to him to get this next ending. Well, he doesn't seem to have spawned yet. I think I will take care of these guys first. I'm also very aware of the fact that I haven't really bothered changing around my weapon sets at all. In fact, when it comes to 2B and A2, I've basically just used the same weapons throughout the entire playthrough. I've not even switched up sets like so. And yeah, I probably really should do. I know I've been exploring the controls a little bit since whilst I was farming and grinding and such. And I realise it's probably not very exciting to watch me just use the same stuff repeatedly, but it's more a case of, like, typically when I find a setup that I like, I just don't bother to change it. Which I know is a bit of probably one of my shortcomings as a gamer, really, that. I mean, I do the same in games where it's recommended that you switch up abilities with any kind of frequency. I'll just go, yeah, fuck that noise. No, I'll just stick with what I've got and I'll make do. Which again is my own fault, because it tends to make things much harder for me than perhaps is probably necessary.
Help me! Are those machines fighting each other?
Right, okay.
Thank you so much for saving me.
You're a machine too.
Wait, please. I have no intention of harming you. My name is Pascal, and while it's true that I am a machine life form, I also detest fighting of any kind.
Uh-huh. And machines don't have souls. They're just murder bots with a fancy name. They killed so many of us. And I swore to make them pay.
I see. If that will save your soul, then so be it.
Right then, now I know this also gets you one of the bad endings, so... I didn't actually want to do that. A2 destroyed Pascal. Pascal's death led to the collapse of his village and its residents going out of control, resulting in the elimination of all androids on Earth. Wow. Wait, well done, A2. And that was Ending Z, or Overzealous as it's titled. Right, I think I'll come across Pascal and save him first.
Help me!
Are those machines fighting each other?
Thank you so much for saving me.
Bloody bodies.
You're a machine too.
Wait, my name is...
Uh-huh. Machines don't. They killed
If that will save your soul, then so be it. You...
Just shut up and leave before I change my mind.
You... No. You have my thing.
Okay, and that's that. It's one of the endings. Again, I don't know why I'm picking up items. I don't need them. Yes, this and that, it's... I've already read it all. Okay then, right, let's see if we can get him all to spawn now.
A broken filter will cause significant problems with fuel distribution. Proposal: replace the faulty part immediately.
Yeah, I know.
Coordinates confirmed for a colony centered around the machine lifeform known as Pascal. Location marked on map.
You don't know when to shut up, do you?
Right then, let's try this again. Damn it, Emil. Right then, let's see if actually completing what...
Machines everywhere.
Analysis. This is a colony of pacifistic machine lifeforms led by the unit known as Pascal. It is logical for a large number of machine lifeforms to be present. This pod has concerns regarding your Unit A2's predictive skills.
I'd be more concerned about me smashing your face if I were you.
I see if actually getting this quest sorted triggers what I need to get triggered.
Areas where rigid tree bark is available marked on map.
God damn it.
Analysis. Hostility toward the peaceful machine lifeform Pascal is pointless from an energy usage standpoint. Proposal. Form a friendly relationship immediately.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I'm literally doing this just to try and get a meal to spawn, so I'm just kind of rushing through it. Right, I think that's what I'm looking for. Yes, it is.
Guess I'll go back to that machine.
Right, and if I don't get a meal to spawn this time, I'll probably jump to another chapter where I can try and fight him by myself. Because I don't really want the AI ruining the ending for me.
Here's your stuff.
I'll make a filter right.
He can fly.
Alert. The machine lifeform Pascal has returned.
Well, I imagine I've got to, so...
Hostile machine lifeforms detected.
Okay, I don't have those items yet, so... Okay, it's one of those quests. Well, the mill still doesn't seem to have spawned yet. Right, I'll get this quest done, hand it in, and then probably look into changing to another chapter to see if I can find what I need. Or get a meal to spawn, because whatever reason, stubborn bastard isn't doing it. At least this is going quickly enough so far. Oh cool, nearly done. Okay, it must be up here then. There we go, finally. This should be everything I need to make those bratty kids happy. Better take it to that creep at the tool shop. Well, that was faster than I thought it would be. Right, okay then, let's get this quest turned in. Did you find the materials? Excellent. Just give me a moment. Done. I built what you requested and installed it where the children like to play. That was fast. By the way, the children said they wanted to thank you personally. They're at the top of the village, playing near the slide. They'll be happy to see you, I'm sure. Hey, it's Big Sis. Big Sis. Thanks for building this, Big Sis. Yeah, thanks. Sure. Hey, Big Sis. What now? We just want to give you something. 'Cause you helped us? It's a thank you present. Yeah, thank you. Don't do that, Pascal. I apologise if I scared you. I heard you built some play equipment for our children and wanted to thank you in person. Don't worry about it. Try not to overwork yourself, alright? Feel free to pay us another visit whenever you like.
group of pacifist machines, huh?
Hypothesis. Forming a harmonious relationship with Pascal and the villagers may help Unit A2 to obtain more materials. Proposal. Investigate the village.
Yeah, this does make me think that I missed some, sort of developmental stuff with A2 when I went and did the main quest without meaning to the last time around. Hello A2, I appreciate all the time and effort you took for our children. Every one of them is a singular treasure to me. Indeed, they are treasures to the entire village. Our very future rests in their little hands. I imagine you find it odd for machines to speak of the future like this. I don't know. I trust that our children can stand strong against the senseless conflicts of this world and blaze a new trail for our people. However, one of the children is suffering from a faulty storage element. If we don't do something for the child, so repair it already. Alas, we lack the parts to do so. They can only be found deep within the abandoned factory, and that area is swarming with terrible machines. It pains me to say this, but you, A2, are the only one we can turn to. Thank you so much. The required part is in the area known as the abandoned factory. I truly do appreciate this. Okay, I've actually got to go and get a item specifically for this. I can't just go to my inventory. That would make life a whole lot easier. Okay, Emil still doesn't seem to have spawned, so I think once I've got this village quest done, I'm going to go to another chapter, and which I know I did say about the last one, but you know, it's just filling in some blanks that I had during the first time I did this chapter, so
Let's see what you've got.
I've also never used A2's taunt. Oh, there we go.
Enemy machines destroyed.
So this is the part Pascal wanted? Can't believe I'm killing machines to save a machine. Ah, screw it. Better go see Pascal.
Right then, let's get this turned in. Oh. Ah, A2, you have the part needed to repair the child. I cannot thank you enough. This is meagre compared to what you've done, but please take it. In all honesty, we could have transferred the child's core to another body instead of repairing the original. This process allows us to resurrect ourselves as many times as we want. However, it comes at the cost of our memories. So in a way, he would no longer be the same child. Thankfully, this is no longer an issue. Thank you so much. Right, that's the quest that starts the next leg of the actual story, isn't it? I think that's all of the quests in this village done. I think. Right then. Okay, time to go to another chapter in that case. Okay, this is a little bit later in the chapter than I intended to go, but I will do it. Just because I know that there's also an ending here that you can get. So I might as well get that out of the way whilst I'm here, and then I can move on to the other
Analysis.
trying to get the Emil battle.
Of crystallized silicon and carbon. Further deep.
What's with the corpses?
It is unlikely the Yorha units came this far on their own. Hypothesis. The enemy must have placed them here deliberately.
Or we machine forms, I suppose, have a keen interest in humanity, love, family, religion, war. The more human records I unearth, the more charmed I am by their complexity. This city is one of many areas I created out of a desire to understand, to know humans.
Got that feel when you just want to skip the story.
Almost spiritual. And yet it's currently nothing more than an android graveyard. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desired love, others family. Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
You know nothing about humanity.
Have I offended you, little android? Did I speak ill of your beloved humans? The truth can be so painful. I strive to attain nothing less than the essence of humanity itself. We machines exist in a connected network. We are immortal, invincible. And yet, within all those infinite bits of data, there exists not even the merest flicker of being, of life.
Okay, you clearly got to let him finish his speech.
The concept of death has no meaning to us. Thus I decided that I shall risk my life in battle. I have severed my connection to the network. Now, let us embrace death.
I don't have time for you. I need to find 9S.
Ah, 9S.
Come to be!
Funny enough, I don't remember that last bit happening last time. Right then. NieR waited several decades for 2B to return, but she was never seen again. And that's it.
Alert. Abnormality detected in vitals of Unit 9S.
No, it does not look like he spawned here either.
Proposal. Commence data overhaul immediately.
Pod, search for the other structural units.
Okay, I've got to be doing
I need to
something
find those
wrong here.
authorization keys and destroy the tower.
Alert. Combat inadvisable during abnormal vital conditions.
It's fine. Run the search.
Scanning. Actively operating enemy large structural unit detected in accessible location. Marking location on map.
Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, hey.
Wow, you've sure gotten strong. I doubt you'll be needing my help anymore.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Take care now.
Emil sure is acting kinda weird. Pod.
Pursuit marker placed on map. Target is heading toward the desert.
Nice work. Let's go find him.
Okay, I actually thought it was just one of those things where you had to just stop him and talk to him, but clearly not. Do I have to actually pursue him, or can I just take a shortcut there? I can literally just take a shortcut there. Right, I am going to save here as well, just because that saves me a loading screen or two. Still got quite a bit of a track to it though.
Are these... Emil?
Oh, would you stop that? Bloody... Ugh.
Emil!
Watch out. They're still alive.
What is that? What's happening?
Apparently I can hack a meal.
Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
I know that!
Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Those are... what happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting in wars. Their sense of self just deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own!
Stop it! You have to stand down!
This is a really... I mean, the music to it is awesome. I have no idea if I'm supposed to be doing anything special at all, so... Am I supposed to be hacking them every time I get them down? Oh. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm going to pretend to know how I'm actually managing to hack a big set of heads that have no evident machinery in them. That's not going well. Okay, I seem to be making progress by hacking him, so... Don't ask me how that makes any sense whatsoever. I mean, as far as I'm aware, they're clones, but... Yeah, they might be clones, but I don't think they're machines or anything, are they? Oh, okay, this one's not going well. Still did it, though. hit hard. Oh, fuck. God damn it, no! Right. Okay, so thankfully that's just a flat out game over, and it doesn't cost me any of my chips. So we'll try that one again, and I think hopefully that'll stick with the position that's actually on. Alright, let's try this again. God damn, with how trivial leveling up and maxing my shit out made the last stage of Emil, I wasn't expecting this one to hit quite as hard.
Are these Emil?
For God's sake, this sand really does annoy me. Would you stop doing that? Seriously, I'm trying to talk to Emil.
Emil!
What?
What is that?
Fuck's sake.
What's happening?
Alert. Magical weapons from the old...
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is not going well.
Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Engage.
I know that!
Well, this could just be a survive for a certain amount of time type of boss. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, like I said, I've got no idea whether or not I've just got to survive this boss fight, or if I've actually got to try and deal damage. But I'm gonna try my best here.
Alert.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Those are... years of multiplying. to settle things with them. On my own.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna hate that type.
Stop it! You have to stand down!
Yeah, I like to think I'm getting pretty decent at this hacking minigame now. Oh, damn it. Spent too long trying to dodge the attacks, you end up just running into things. Yeah. Well, this one's not going well. Headphone slipped off a little bit there. Oh, for God's sake, why is it I can avoid the fucking enemies better than I can avoid the fucking stationary scenery? See, that was like pro dodging and weaving. I did more damage to myself on the scenery than the enemies did. Oh fuck. Oh. God, as much as I don't want to have to do this boss fight twice, and it looks like I'm going to have to because I want all the endings. Oh, God, I hate these. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I think I'm getting better at these, followed by like 50 fails, but...
We try our best! In the rain, in the wind, in the storm! Even when our companions die, we kept fighting! But the eternal war, our eternal pain! The eternal pain! It freed us! It told us there was nothing about to protect this world. The world you need. It's freed us! Stop! You!
This is wrong! No matter how hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday! Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it! Because this is the world my friend tried to save!
Right, okay. I've got to let this happen, because I want the ending, so... And yes, it's very, very disheartening to hear Emil say all this. The Emils caused their fusion reactors to go out of control, turning the planet into a dead chunk of rock, tumbling through the vast vacuum of an uncaring universe. Okay, now that I've got ending Y, I don't have to worry about missing the only ending you can actually miss. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had all my settings set up properly for this fight. Because it's time to redo it now. Start all over again. Okay, judging by it, it's just literally deal damage to them until they all die and such. But to be honest, I don't want to risk getting close to them to do melee stuff, and hacking seems to be the only way to deal any sort of reliable damage to them, along with the fact that I'm letting off these massive missile barrages. So I'm going to use that tactic again. I also completely forgot to use my M shield that I put on this pod last time as well, so we're going to actually be doing that a little bit to make life a little bit easier for ourselves. The best part is, I didn't use any of my items because I technically game overed. Right, let's see if I can avoid slipping all over the place.
Are these... Emil? Emil!
Watch out. They're still alive.
What is that?
God damn it, got stuck on the scenery.
What's happening?
Alert. Magical weapons from the old world detected.
Yeah.
Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
I know that!
Oh god, how am I supposed to... Yeah. God, that took me a little bit of thinking there. Oh, damn it. I failed that one.
We must kill them! We don't need it! We don't need this world!
Alert. Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Yeah. actually made that look pretty easy, but...
What happened to my clones? Years of I need to settle things with them. On my own!
Stop it! You have to stand down!
Okay, no. Don't think I'm gonna do this one. Didn't think so.
We try our best! In the rain, in the wind, in the storm! Even when our companions die, we kept fighting! But the eternal war, our eternal pain! The eternal pain! It's freedom! It told us there was nothing about to protect this world. The world and the people. It's freedom!
Stop!
You! All of you! This pain! This sadness!
I know this kind of tactic isn't incredibly exciting, but like I say, I'm not going to risk getting close to these things.
But even so, all of this is wrong. No matter how hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday. Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it. Because this is the world my friend tried to save!
I did get that, didn't I?
I think this is it for me. I can't believe I remembered something so important. Right at the end.
Emile.
I was running from the memories of losing those close to me. It was so hard. So painful. At the end, I did a lot of bad things to you, 9S. But now I get to see them again. Really soon.
Hold on, Emile. We'll repair you and get you back to normal.
Oh. Hey. There you are. I'm so glad. I got to see you all again.
Emile.